Hey guys, this is Jeff out here at Patriot Training Center, and today we got a nice little test that we're going to put together. So we got some ballistic gel right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to test some buckshot. So we're going to test Federal Flite Control into this gelatin out of a 12 gauge shotgun. I'll be using my Mossberg 590A1 with a 20-inch barrel, pump action. It's going to be about 4 yards or 12 feet. And if I do my job correctly, I'm going to aim for right here in the middle of the ballistic gel. And we're going to test not only that pattern of that flight control, which at 4 yards should be very, very tight, but also we're going to make sure it doesn't over penetrate. So the FBI has had a standard for quite some time now where when you shoot through the ballistic gel, we want to get 12 to 16 inches of penetration, but we want to go further than that because we don't want the rounds we're firing to leave the person that we're shooting at and injure a bystander or possibly destroy any property. So Federal Flite Control 8 pellet with the wad in it is often been thought of as the best round out there for defense, and I agree with that. So we're going to put it to the test in this bare gelatin right here and see what it does. So this is the Federal Premium Law Enforcement 12 gauge double light 8 pellet buck with the flight control wad that is so sought after and thought of so well. This is what we'll be testing. So I'm going to grab the gun, I'm going to load up a round, go to about 12 feet right here, see if I can make a good hit, and we'll see what these pellets do inside of that gel. All right, so we're hot with a one round of the Federal Flite Control. We got our gel about 12, 13 feet away. We're going to see if I can do my job and put a round right in the middle, see how it reacts in this gel. Here we go. Okay, a little bit of a low hit, but we'll see what we did there. All right, so we're checking out our results, and if we look at the block, here's our entry point. So we're flipping this over because we can get a little bit better angle. We see the wide is stuck right here, but if you look at all those, if you can see them, the different pellets and how they spread once upon impact right there. And the really cool thing, this was bare gel. We didn't have any denim or anything else out in front of it. We had no over penetration. We had a few pellets get to the end of the block, but that's it. So if we had some denim and other clothing items over this, then those would not even made it that far. They would have penetrated pretty much at that prototypical perfect depth that we wanted right there. So again, you can kind of look in here and see in our gel kind of how those pellets, after they made impact and where they went. Really cool. So again, Federal Flite Control remains the king. Until somebody comes up with something better, it's going to remain that way. It'll be my choice that goes in my shotgun. If I ever need it, that's what I'm choosing, and there's not even a close second, to be perfectly honest. As long as I get my hands on that, that's what I'll be using. So one thing about shotguns, a lot of people will say, that's not a big enough spread. I'm accountable. I'm not responsible. I'm accountable for every round I fire, and I need to know exactly where they're going. And there's no such thing as a miss. There's only unintended hits. I want those tight. I want that spread just like it is with that flight control for a very specific reason. That is the equivalent of 8, 9 millimeter rounds impacting at one time. It's a devastating blow. It's going to stop the threat. And as we see here, our chances of over penetrating are extremely low. Federal, like always, fantastic job with their ammunition, and it does the trick. Hope you enjoyed the video.